What is cash flow and what is appreciation? If you're wondering what these terms mean in real estate and how they interact with each other, this video will give you a concise explanation in 3 minutes or less, coming up. Hey guys, my name is Vitaly Volpov. I'm a practicing attorney and an active real estate investor. I've been successfully investing in cash flow and rental properties for the last 9 years, and I currently have 65 rental units in my real estate portfolio. The following is an excerpt from an in-depth video I posted a few months ago discussing the various concepts and rules of thumb involved in analyzing rental properties. I'll put a link to the full video in the description below and in the YouTube card above if you want to check it out. But without further ado, let's take a look at the concepts of cash flow and appreciation. Two important concepts that I think you should keep in mind as you start your analysis are cash flow and appreciation. Cash flow is the income that a rental property generates on an ongoing basis after subtracting all expenses. This can be tracked on a monthly or an annual basis. Appreciation, on the other hand, is the increase in property's value over time. Now, there are two different types of appreciation that are generally recognized by investors. One is called organic appreciation. This is where a property increases in value without the investor having to do anything. The only thing the investor does is holds on to that property for a period of time, and over that time frame, the property increases in value. You've probably heard that real estate over time generally increases in value by 3 to 4% on average across the United States. So an example of organic appreciation would be buying a property 20 years ago and having that property increase in value by, say, $100,000 during that time frame. Forced appreciation, on the other hand, is something that is actively created by the investor. Some examples of forced appreciation might be increasing the number of units in a rental property, or it might be adding an addition to a building, or it might be adding a bedroom or a bathroom to an apartment. All of those things drive appreciation because of the perceived increase in value resulting from the improvements that you make to that property. Now, one interesting thing that I found over the years dealing with real estate is the apparent inverse relationship between cash flow and the potential for appreciation. The general rule seems to be that the more cash flow a potential property has, the less appreciation potential it will likely have, and vice versa. This is because desirable properties in desirable areas cost more relative to the income they bring in, which means they will generate less cash flow. But they will also likely have a higher likelihood of appreciation over time because they will continue to be more in demand. I'm sure you can find examples of this in your area right now. If you went online and searched for duplexes in a good school district in your area and then compared those duplexes to other similar duplexes in not so good area, or maybe an area that has a higher incidence of crime, you would see that the duplexes in the nicer areas are going to be more expensive than the duplexes in the not so nice area. But then if you also compared the difference between the rental income that the duplexes in the good area are bringing in comparison to the duplexes in the not so good area, you would see that the ratio and rent difference between those two areas and the price difference in those two areas is not the same. The price difference is likely to be a lot more pronounced than the difference in the rental income. And that is exactly my point. Higher priced, nicer areas are more likely to appreciate quicker than the lower priced, not so nice areas. But their rental income is not likely to go up at the same rate. And so when you buy properties in a nicer area, you are sacrificing cash flow in exchange for the likelihood of appreciation, and vice versa. Another thing that I've learned over the last 9 years is that there also appears to be an inverse relationship between the ease of management and the price or desirability of a property. The lower the price of a property, the more management it appears to require. And so my general rule has been that the more desirable a property is, which typically means more expensive, the less management it will require, and vice versa. The more desirable a property is, the more likely you are to get good quality tenants, and the less management those tenants will require. In other words, paying more for a property up front can save on management expenses and headaches over time. Now, obviously, this is a generality and there are exceptions to the rule. Hey, if you got value from this video, please do me a favor and hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more videos on real estate investing, be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out other real estate, legal, and investing related content there. Thanks again for watching, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.